everybody, it's Aaron. Welcome to another episode of Feed the Beast. Let me just make sure my voice is recording since I've been sitting here for a minute. As you can tell, I'm in the Nether, and I brought the wither skeleton spawner here, the soul cage, because I wanted some more wither skulls, and I've got to do some things around the house this afternoon, so I figured I would set up a turtle. Never made an attack turtle before. And I would tell it to kill all the wither skeletons. As you can see, I've already got a skull, which is awesome. So I'm just going to bring that with me, and the coal. And I don't really need the bones, but I'll leave them in there. The thing's not going to work when I'm not here, so it's not that big of a deal. Basically, all I did was... it's basically the same type of program that Direwolf made in one of his recent videos, but I cannot put this in the real world because it's only a tier 1 soul shard, and it kind of complicates things, I guess you could say. So here's what the program looks like. It's a very easy. All it says is if anything's in front of you, bam, kill it. Kill it dead. Give me the stuff. Attack turtles pick up the stuff, so anything that they collect will end up in the turtle inventory. So I'm going to idle here for a while after I finish the episode and see what I can get. I want some more wither stars. Let me see if I can make it out to some lava just to show you this. Oh, look, I got another one. Cool. If you've never seen this work, I'm going to show you right now just because I think it's cool. Stupid bats. Alright, in the Nether, make sure my engine's on, you can dump oil. Kind of like you can dump water in the real world. So you can turn lava in the Nether into obsidian. It's pretty useful if you need a bunch of obsidian. You can bring a mining turtle here with the diamond pick, not the gem pick, because as you know, those do not collect obsidian. But you can turn a bunch of lava into obsidian and you know, drop it from the ceiling or something, and then let your turtle excavate like 10 or 9 or however much you want, and you'll just get a bunch of obsidian out of the deal. So I just think that's pretty cool. I thought I'd show you in case you'd never seen it or never heard it or never done it. So let's go back here. I put in a floor. As you can see, there is a ton of stuff in the barrels over here. A couple people pointed out about the thoroughness upgrade for the router, and it doesn't do what we thought it did. I have it in there, along with bandwidth and speed. Actually, let me put this up too. I left my damn gravitation thing on, of course. I set up a couple of, those are just low voltage solar arrays. I needed to make some basalt for the floor, and I figured I'd hook up the MFSU so I could charge my chest plate up, though not quite enough juice. And I'm going to need that to get out of downstairs because I did not make a permanent way up and down yet. But if we look at this router, it's got the speed boost, thoroughness, and bandwidth. And according to the Minecraft forum post, the thoroughness, all it says about the upgrade is that it will make the router wait at a machine until it is completely full or empty. And I think that has more to do when emptying a machine or putting things, well, obviously putting things into a machine. But the problem here is barrels will hold more than a stack of something, and machines will only hold a stack typically. So I think that might be part of the issue, though I haven't tested it with machines, so I cannot confirm that. So this is what our barrels look like right now. And this is what our ender chest looks like right now because everything got backed up. So actually I'll probably just break this glass. I thought that the router might have been jammed. But we have empty barrels, so I really don't know what's happening right now. I picked up and replaced the sorting machine. It's on circle mode. I replaced the filter with the sorting machine. This one, I've still got a few slots left in case I need to add anything to this wall. And I actually have a column of barrels that I can still use, and I can add a couple more if necessary. But I don't know why this one is not putting items in here unless this does not have enough power to do so. So let's put some more solar panels outside, because that might very well be the issue. And I thought I had more here, but I don't, so we're going to have to go home. If the sorting machine doesn't have power, the system does not see it as a valid destination, so it actually won't send anything to it. So let's just grab about 16 more of those. This place is a mess. I moved all of the cobblestone and dirt from up here. I don't think I'm going to move that gravel. And I don't think I'm going to move all the cobblestone from down there because I really don't care. I need to have a place to store cobblestone if I run a quarry, but I don't need to move the stuff that I already have because, well, it's cobblestone. So let's go put a few more solar panels outside over here. Hopefully that's the issue. I haven't tested this yet, so I can't confirm, but I think it might not be enough juice. So we'll put down a few more of these, and by a few I mean all of them, just because I want to make sure that those things have plenty of power. And nothing is happening yet. I don't remember how much power it had before. I had a problem with this cable when I was setting this up. You know, it works fine running across these two, but for some reason this one, I had to disconnect and reconnect and rehook the thing up. That one's totally full. So is that one. So is that one. So I really don't know what the issue is. I know if you... Whoops. Let me put some light in there. Typically, if you connect your blue alloy wire, if you can, to the side of the machine, it totally connects. You see, now it has power, now everything's going. But I don't have it hooked up any differently to this one than I did to the other two, so I don't know why it's an issue, honestly. It's just one of those frustrating things, you know, everything is working. And see, now I guess it has power. Hell, I don't know. I turned off the other side because I didn't want the system to, you know, stay jammed, but for some reason it doesn't like me today. Let me try something, and then we'll go to the old base. I wonder if I run it up this side. Whoa, come on, man. You're not even the same item. Yeah, it's not charging anymore, so I don't really understand. If I run, if I put a cover here and a cover on this spot, I can run it straight into it and it works just fine, but it doesn't seem to be working like that. So maybe I'll just go ahead and set it up the other way because I know that it works, and it's being a pain in the ass for no particular reason. So let me knock all that down. And see, it just doesn't make sense. These get power just fine, but for whatever reason that one doesn't. So if I do this and do that and then run my wire, bam, it's no problem. So I don't know, I give up. If I put another sorting machine here, and I'm probably going to have to at some point, I'm going to have to work out the wiring, but for now this is going to be good enough. So still huge pain in the ass. So we can turn this thing back on, and it put one stack of apatite in each of the barrels. When the ender chest filled up, everything bounced back and it saw it as a valid destination, so it took it. So I really just did it as an experiment to see if that thoroughness upgrade on the router like really worked, and it doesn't work like we thought it did. So thank you for the suggestions, everybody that suggested that, but unfortunately it did not work out. So yeah, very frustrating at times. So I've been tearing things down. I've got a bunch of tank pieces over here. I just have to figure out where to put them. So if you guys have looked around the area and you have a suggestion, let me know. I'm thinking about, let me go ahead and put these in here for now. I'm thinking about maybe putting the tanks over here, especially the fuel source tanks, and then maybe putting the engines underground right here or up on the second floor. But I didn't really want to run conduit down, so I wanted the engines to be fairly close to wherever the bees are going to go, since all the bee machines need power. But I wasn't sure where I'm actually going to put the bees, so that is an issue in itself. If I put them over here in the corner, then I'll probably just put the stuff, I'll hollow out a room right here, and actually that's probably what I'm going to do, because I can hollow out a room right here, put one big lava tank, put all the engines, and then I can run conduit over here to the basement for machines. What machines am I going to need there? Well, really just the pulverizer and the furnace, the powered furnace. So I don't know. I'm really gonna have to work that out. This is probably backed up now. It is, because the flint has nowhere to go. So let's move some arrows. That actually cleared the jam, and then I thought I saw that pop out of there. So that's a problem for this. So I'm gonna have to go through and manually reset all those. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. So how about this? What we can do is, I'll go get the filler. Actually, I probably still have it over here. Or it's in my bag, one of the two. Yep, it's in my bag. We can set up a lava tank and those arrows should have no problem going through there. I'll probably go turn off the retriever on this side because, I mean, it'll stop when the ender chest gets full. Oh, I took the eggs out, that's why nothing's happening. There it goes. Alright. If these things don't have anywhere to go, the sorting machine jams, then the other sorting machine jams, then this ender chest fills up, and the retriever won't do anything after that. So let's kill it. And everything that is sortable I can just toss in here and it'll go where it needs to go, hopefully. No. Maybe? Yes? Come on. No, that's alright. What am I looking for? Railcraft. Here we go. I'm just going to bring all of these things. I wonder if I have room in my bag for them. Not all of them. I'll probably leave these behind. Yep, that'll work. And we'll put these in. They're probably forestry. We'll leave them in buildcraft, no big deal. And if you notice, that router, it was jammed up with peat. As soon as I moved the eggs, that peat shot in there because it was jammed up in the router here. And at that point, it should realize that the router is once again a valid destination and send the peat back to the router. And so now the peat barrel is full and our other stuff is cleared out. So that's kind of a pain, but I guess it's one of the perils of moving. So let's dump some stuff off and I'll clear out some space over here. We'll make our big tank and we'll just use liquid tesseracts to move it. I'm going to go ahead and move the biofuel and everything. Even though I don't know if I'm going to use it, it'll be nice to have if I want it, basically. So let's how do I get downstairs? Which side was I going to put it on? I need to put it on that side anyway, so that's cool. Okay. And I guess I could just do this the easy way with the mining laser. Put it on mining mode, and as far as it goes, that's how big the room will be. How about that? Not very far. We'll have to go one more. That ought to do it. Alright, so that's all done. I probably ought to move the wrath lamp over some. I think I have another one, and I don't have a jetpack or anything on right now. Kind of a problem. Beautiful. That one thing will probably light up this whole room, but so let's see, how big are we going to make this tank? Probably we'll just do 7 by 7 because those 9 by 9s are so big. And I always like to put it in the floor. I figure I'll probably actually put a floor the same level as this one, but the tank will be sticking through, so I may just make the tank just big enough so that the roof of the tank is actually the floor of the next level. Or if I wanted to dig this down a little more, I could put the engines underground, but this is already the basement, so that seems kind of excessive for me. That's 7. Okay. Alright, there's our tank. I only put one valve on top and one on each side. I can always add more if I want, and the top of the tank will actually be the same level as the floor, like the ground floor of the base. So wherever I put the engines, you know, it doesn't really matter. I can always add a valve to the bottom of the thing if I want to put the engines under the floor once I figure out where I'm going to put them. So let's go get tesseracts, and then we'll start moving this stuff. I think I might need a crescent hammer, but I don't know where it is. How can I lose that? That's very important. I have that multi-wrench over in the other dimension. Alright, well I have 2 spare liquid tesseracts, so that's not that big of a deal. Aha! There we go. Okay. So this is the huge tank, and it's partially empty. I wasn't paying attention to see how much the other tank would hold. And this is on for some reason. I don't know what's drawing power, but that's okay. I don't like that the other frequency was not there, but it doesn't seem to be an issue. So this one only holds about 5,000 buckets, which is plenty. So as soon as this thing fills up, I'm just going to go ahead and kill that other tank and then use it to build whatever other tanks I need. We're going to need a tank for honey, for all those advanced bee machines, and I guess regular fuel and biofuel. Go ahead and move them, just because it's a shame to waste it. So that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to do the other tanks, build the other stuff, start moving machines hopefully, and then we will continue on next episode with something hopefully not quite as mundane as this. I'm going to go back to the Nether and idle in front of the wither skeleton thing, so hopefully we can get another skull, kill another wither, and get another star. And I don't know what we're going to use it for, but it's probably not a bad idea to have a few of them on hand. So as always, please leave your questions and comments and suggestions down below. Oh sweet, there's our third one. Outstanding. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.